Hi, my name is Vikas. This is my project on hospital API. In this project, we perform multiple operations like creating a doctor or registering a doctor, and then logging in as a doctor and creating a account for the patient and making a report for the patient. And also in this, we can display all the reports of the patient coming to my code. This is my index.js where my program starts. First, we will run the express server on the port number 8000. Then we will pass all the requests, URL requests to the routes page. Then in routes, we'll pass the request to the API, and then as it is from API, we'll pass to the version 1. Coming to this version 1 here in this index page, when the request comes to doctor, we'll pass the request to the doctor.js in this. When we want to register a doctor, then we'll pass the request to the doctor controller, and the controller comes here. Then these are the different functions to register the doctor and login as a doctor. Then coming to this router index.js, and coming to this index.js again, when we want to log in as a patient, the control will send to the patients.js. Then now coming to this patients.js, here first we will check the doctor is logged in or not with respect to the verification token when we get when we log in as a doctor. Then we'll register a patient, then the control will send to the patient's controller. Then in patient's controller we are function to register as a patient. And then after that, coming to this, we have other two URLs in this patients.js. One is to create a report and also to see all the reports. When we click on the create reports, we'll verify the token and then takes the controller to the reports controller. Coming to this reports controller, here we have two functions. One is to create a report and other is to get all the reports of the patient. And this is my coding part. Going to the postman. This is my postman. First, to create or register a doctor, we need to enter this URL, and then we need to pass some parameters in the body, that is doctor's email, password, and username. Then it will be successfully created and we'll get the doctor's ID. Then after that, second is to log in as the doctor. To log in as the doctor, we need to enter this URL, and then we need to pass some parameters in the body, that is email and password to log in. Then we'll get this token here. Then next is to register the patient. First, to register the patient, we need to authenticate as a doctor. So we will copy this token, and we will in this authentication page we'll just paste it in the place of token. And then in body we should pass the patient's details like phone number, name, and doctor's ID. We can get this doctor's ID from this page where we registered for the doctor. Then after creating the patient, next is to create a report. To create a report, we need to enter this URL in which we pass patient's ID also, which we get from this patient's registration page. Then after passing this URL, we need to authenticate the user by passing the token. Then after that, in the body we need to pass a parameter called status, and we need to pass the report whether and then we need to pass the status whether it is positive or negative. Then after that, the last operation is to get all the reports. To get all the reports, we need to enter. This is just get operation, so we don't need to pass anything in this, in which we pass the patient's ID. Then if we get click on get, then we'll get the all the reports of that patient. Thank you.